to the O.
Yeah.
Come on.
Down in Ohio.
Swag.
All these
Swag.
Swag. Trips.
Swag.
I'm so swag. Post.
There you go again. You would've known your own rodeo again. Yeah, you pushed me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard...
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Fred VanVleet out there with Green. And it's Smith. And it's Smith. Buries the long-range jumper. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
And another three for Houston.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Jokic. It's blocked. Tries again. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Murray. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith against Porter. And then Smith with the dunk.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Daniels passes to Jokic to the inside. Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Now, here is Smith. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Smith with a screen on Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Smith finds Smith, and he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Jokic. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Murray. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Jokic. The baseline J. Green with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Nice shot by Smith.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Now, here's Jokic. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Trains the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 now.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Smith's shot is good.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Pass to Smith. Into the lane.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up. I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Vincent. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Şengün. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter. Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Smith on the wing. 17 points in the game. Shots good by Watanabe.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nuggets trail by 12. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. For three, Caldwell Pope. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Smith kicks to Şengün. And another 3 for Houston.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Black. Last game he had 10 points. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The kick out to Oladipo. Caldwell Pope against Green. Here's Black. Şengün with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened there. You his family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. At the elbow, Jokic lets it fly, and it's Denver scoring again.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Rockets on top, up 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston. The Nuggets, Jokic is checked in for Porter. The Rockets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Jalen Green. Smith is out there with Smith. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Outside Williams. Back to Jokic. Goes back up. He lays it in. Jokic has got 10 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 17. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Now Smith following the 3-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. And Green gets it to go.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Jokic sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Jokic. Trains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Now here is Smith. 17 points in the game.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And here is Williams. The pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got... Six rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Houston making a switch here. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think Teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And good that time.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Jokic, and it's Denver scoring again.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Oladipo outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
3 points.
Smith's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Jokic kicks to Finney Smith. Here's Vincent, guarded by Oladipo. From downtown, another 3 for Denver.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hits it from three-point range. Watanabe's got his second bucket tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Sent back, and he's able to get it back. Vincent misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Didn't think that was going to go in. And now it's up to 25 points for Smith.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Now here is Smith. Pulls it from the elbow. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Houston Rockets.
And it wasn't one guy on this team moving the ball. It was everyone. Good luck guarding them. They're cooking.
What would you say they're cooking? Chicken, steak, ribs, maybe a little sea bass?
Ooh, sea bass. Oh, I'm so hungry.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
Well, you look at this roster, you really appreciate the addition of Malcolm Brogdon. A consistent scorer, a playmaker, and he brings steadiness to the team. Very hard for other teams to rattle him or speed him up.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Porter kicks to Murray. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 17.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. For three. Unable to get that one. And the Rockets take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Smith slams it home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep, Jokic, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Porter against Smith. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his second personal.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Williams, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
One shot.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Green. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Tillman, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Here's Smith, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Vincent's checked in.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Here's Williams outside Gordon. Daniels with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's stolen by Smith. Smith on the wing. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 38 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Vincent. He's got 7. Passes it to Daniels. Kicks it to Williams. Here's Vincent. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Smith outside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Vincent. He's got 10. Gordon inside. Gallinari on him. 2 points. That one goes. Gordon's got 5.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Smith. Watanabe comes in for Gallinari. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Vincent. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player. Oh, that's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Nice shot by Smith.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Vincent. Şengün covering. Nice move. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Smith for 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. The teardrop falls in.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Smith. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Tillman. Got a piece of it. Smith against Caldwell Pope. And here's Green outside. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Vincent. 10 points for him. It's all done by Watanabe.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Houston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an even.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Vincent, the pass to Jokic. That shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Pass to Smith. The kick out to Oladipo. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Smith the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And another one.
my goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about.
And finished off by Porter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smith.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Caldwell Pope sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together. You know, we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.